This young lady has a question for us, fellas. Let's see if we can help her out. Check this out.
Okay, guys. I need y'all to answer this question for me. If a woman's been talking to you for 8 months or so, loyal to you, only kicking it with you, you fall asleep with her on the phone every night. Yes, I said it. Every night. Answers all your calls, unless it's petty arguments or whatever the fucking they're trying to prove a point or something, but doesn't disappear on you. Could share location at any given time. Want something real. At what point in time do you feel the man should lock in? Because the man doesn't want to lock in. Why wouldn't a man lock in if he has that? I want your honest opinions. Why wouldn't a man lock in with a good, faithful woman or anything? It could be for me, it could be for anything else, but why do y'all men not lock in? And then when women act crazy, y'all want to call us hoes or why? What's the problem?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Now, based on your question and not knowing a lot about you and your situation, I'm going to guess he doesn't see you as wifey. Even though he's on the phone with you and you guys are kicking it or whatever, he doesn't see you as wifey. I mean, that's what I'm thinking it boils down to. You're cute, the sex is probably good, you probably even have good conversations, but there's something about you that disqualify you from being wifey to him. And maybe he hasn't revealed that to you yet, but that is what I believe. Or the man could be in another relationship and you're the side chick. You just don't know you're a side chick. You said y'all stay on the phone all night. Maybe that's when his real lady goes to work. So that's when he can get on the phone and start sweet talking you. And the whole time you think he's being sweet, but like the Commodore said, you're just on the night shift.
Gonna be some sweet sounds coming down on the night shift.
Or maybe that man is not ready for a relationship himself, and there are things that he needs to get together because once he commits to you, he knows he's not going to be able to be the man he wants to be. Now, those are just a couple of guesses because I don't know a lot about your situation. So what I decided to do was go to your page to see if I can find any other video that would tell more of a story or give me more information about you. And from what I can see, you don't even think you're ready to be wifey.
I like big energy. Really big energy. Like, I'm single by choice. Because even if somebody wanted to lock in with me, I don't think I'm where I need to be at in life. Physically, mentally, emotionally, I don't think that I'm capable to be in a relationship unless a man puts his foot on my neck. His foot on my neck. Okay? I need that kind of energy. I don't know about the other girls, but I need that kind of energy. I need somebody that moves the room. Shake the block.
You see what I'm saying? You don't even think you're ready to be wifey. So maybe that man sees the same thing, so he doesn't want to take it there with you. And on top of that, you said you like men with big energy, boss type men, men who shake the room when they walk in. Well, those type of men usually don't commit to anybody. Or if they do commit to you, like Michael Jackson said, you are maybe number one, but he has 2, 3, 4, 5 other chicks on the side. So it sounds to me like you want to get a boss type dude and then turn them into a regular dude. Well, that's probably not going to work. And these boss type dudes that shake the room, as you said, those are the type of dudes that expect you to be faithful to them, but they're not going to be faithful to you. And apparently this is what you're dealing with.
So, us women have to answer the phone even if we're not exclusive. And if we don't answer the phone, we're thoughts. We hoes. You can't trust us. But the moment you don't answer the phone, I was with my boy. I was handling business. I can't answer. It's real out here. I'm a street.
So I don't even know why you're surprised about that. You said you wanted a big energy, big boss type dude. Well, you got one because that's what those dudes want. And on top of all of that, your profile picture may have something to do with it. I mean, this is her profile pic on Instagram. I don't know how many dudes are going to want to wife you if this is your profile picture. I can be totally wrong, but I'm just giving you my honest opinion. This could be an issue for a lot of men as well. So to answer your question, there are a lot of reasons why a man would do that. I see a bunch of them in this situation, but until I can actually talk to the man, I can't be sure. But hopefully this will give you an idea of what might be going on. But I would love to hear from the other fellas. Maybe y'all can help answer her question. But my advice to this young lady is, unless she wants to change her mindset and the type of men you're looking to date, that side chick life is all you got to look forward to. So go home, take a nap, make something to eat. This way you're ready for when your boo call tonight. Because
It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be alright on the night shift.
I made the decision to pull my son out the football team. So Davon is still in his stage where sometimes he cries. So I get that. I guess the coach was giving them water and the coach made a mistake and squirted water in his eye. I'm not really sure. I just know water was squirted in Davon's eye. And of course, just like a 5-year-old, he began to cry. And as the coach was walking him off the field, he goes, "Stop all that crying if I put you over there with the cheerleaders." And me, I'm instantly in defense mode. You know, like, you're a mom, like, you gonna instantly like bug up. And I was like, "No, what did you say to him?" He immediately repeated what he said, and he was like, "It ain't no crying in football." And I asked him, I said, "Do you think that was appropriate for you to say to a 5-year-old child? You're not gonna mentally abuse my son. You're not gonna confuse him and make him think in his mind, because I'm a little sensitive or because I cry, maybe I should be a girl."
Yeah.
So emotional at the time, because of course, like, my child father is not here. This is Von's job. You know what I'm saying? His father was no way that man would have said that to him.
Yeah.
No way.
So I guess this woman is the baby mother of a rapper who passed away, King Von. I don't know his music, don't know anything about him. But anyway, this is his child's mother. And when I'm listening to her talk about the situation, if I was there as a parent, this wouldn't have bothered me. Most likely, I would have already put that in my son's ear. I know he's 5 years old, but I would have already put that in his ear because I understand how important that is for him to become the man I want him to become. I know there has been a lot of talk of men not telling young men to suck it up and getting in touch with their emotions. I hear that, but that doesn't make it correct. Could the man have said it to him in a different way? Yeah, but what he's saying is not wrong. But here's the issue I have with this. There are so many people out there who don't want men to do stuff like this with their sons. But these same people would then turn around and complain that the men are no longer men. You gotta understand, this whole not telling men to suck it up thing and letting men get in touch with their emotions, that started about 20, 30 years ago. Now all of a sudden y'all complain about the men. Y'all don't think that go together? See, the thing most people don't understand is these small things is what turns a boy into a man. See, as a father, I will understand why he's crying. I will understand that he wants to cry. But it is just putting in his head, son, that is not going to be the answer when the chips are down. See, a lot of these women, they'll get a man, he'll lose his job, he'll sit there and sulk about it, he'll sit there and be depressed about it, but he won't go out and get another one. And then there's another man out there who will lose his job and he'll go start a business because he was told ain't no time for crying. You get up and you get out there and make it happen. I showed a video not too long ago of a little boy playing baseball. The ball hit the little boy, he started crying. The father told him to get back up there and keep swinging. Next thing you know, the boy started hitting the ball, he stopped crying. That little boy has a chance of leading something, because when you're a leader, people are going to be looking at you for answers. They don't want to see you over there crying with them. So I understand getting in touch with your emotions and not telling kids to suck it up. I understand why y'all think that's a good idea, but at the same time, it's necessary if you want these men to become the men that y'all all scream y'all want. It's just part of that process. At the end of the video, she said if the father was here, that coach wouldn't have said that to him. I agree, because I don't think he would have had to. I could be wrong on that, but I just believe the father would have probably already been in his ear or on the sideline telling him the same thing. So the coach wouldn't have had to say it. This is why I would hate to be a football coach of some young kids with a bunch of mothers out there, because men and women are different. Of course, you have some mothers out there who are just like the men. They understand it, they get it, but you're gonna have some women out there who are just mothers. They love their son, they don't want to see him hurt, and that doesn't really work when you're playing football. This is why I always say we need the yin and the yang. We need the male and the female. We need both sides, so the mother can console him and the father can uplift him and make him stronger, because that is what he's gonna need if he wants to be the man that you people want him to be. Y'all can sit there and act like the suck it up method is this big problem, it's a big issue for society, but honestly, a lot of us was raised with that method and we came out just fine. That suck it up method got me through a lot of situations that crying wasn't gonna help me with. And I am an advocate of a man being able to share what he's going through and talking about what's on his mind and all that stuff, because I do think that's necessary. And that is something I would teach my son as well. I will always encourage him to come talk to me or his mother about whatever he's thinking, whatever he's feeling. But there are moments in life where you just need to suck it up and move forward. So personally, I wouldn't have had an issue with it, but I do understand there are people out there who would have an issue with it. So I would love to hear y'all thoughts on it. Was she wrong for pulling her son out of football, or was she correct for doing that?
he caught me cheating and he was like, let's talk. And I looked him dead in his eyes and I'm like, damn, you really are weak, aren't you?
Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, fellas, there you have it. I'm just here to share the information with you. To all the fellas out there who's been cheated on and they're thinking about taking their girl back, I believe she's just saying the quiet part out loud. But you do what you want to do with that information. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.